Hi everybody, I'm back again with another video. Today is Thursday, July 13th, and the orders are slow. Okay. Yesterday it rained, which affected the orders here in this area. I know back in my home area where I usually do deliveries, when the weather is bad, oh, the orders are piled high. Like they just start piling up, on your dashboard like crazy. And people tip well when the weather is bad. But here, oh my God. Where I am now, it's ridiculous. I mean, you when it started raining, it's like all the orders shut down. The only thing to me that seems to keep going during bad weather here in this area is Uber Eats. Uber Eats will go off like crazy. In the Wisconsin area, when the weather is bad, snow, rain, whatever, the orders will pile up in your dashboard and you will get amazing tips. Because the people, of course, appreciate you going out and doing the shopping for them, and they don't have to go out in that horrible weather. And then even there, DoorDash, when DoorDash pops up doing any kind of snowstorm or rainstorm or whatever, DoorDash will start putting boosts on. As soon as the weather starts getting bad, you will start getting boosts. Like, it'll pop up on your screen and say a boost for the next hour or two, and then it'll pop up again, another boost in an extra hour. I've seen boost in the Wisconsin area go all the way up to an extra $13, $14 per delivery. So if you got a $10 delivery, it's gonna be a $24 delivery. And plus an extra tip because it's raining. So, I mean, I've done DoorDashes in the Wisconsin area, and, I mean, I've gotten $40 for one food delivery, $50 for one food delivery, going a mile, and it's amazing in certain areas. So, just let me know what area you all are in if you're a delivery driver, and how the orders in your area right now. And then when the weather is bad, how the orders in your area. Does it pick up, or does it slow down, or what? You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious how it is in other areas. I do know that when I travel and go on vacation and things like that, I do turn my different apps on in the different locations just to see when the orders come through, how they are, what the amounts are, things like that. I have done that before. I don't know if anybody else has ever done that, but I've done that before. And that's the cool thing that I like about the different apps, because you could just turn them on wherever you are and start working instantly. It's not a problem. I do know before. Now, DoorDash, I'm not sure. It used to be like when you go to a different area with DoorDash, though, you have to contact customer service and let them know, and they had to change your zone. But I know Instacart and Uber is not like that. You just turn it on wherever you are. And that's the cool thing about that. I mean, it's no reason for anybody to not have any money. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta, as long as you have a vehicle, you can get out there and make some money. And it's been times I didn't have a vehicle, and I have done the Uber rental car program. I don't like that, because when I did that, you have to pay for a week up front, and that was the biggest mess. And then they gave me a car that was trash. I mean, I'm like, why am I paying this much money for a weekly rental on this car, and the windshield wipers didn't even work. The first day I got the car, it started raining, and I couldn't even see out the windows. And I was paying all that money for that car. So, I mean, the Uber rental car, I wouldn't do it. I ended up returning that vehicle after the month. and renting cars from Turo. And actually it came out cheaper with me renting the cars from Turo. It was, and they were better cars. You know, I did like that better. So if you don't have access to a car, it's always the option to rent a car or go through Turo. And to be honest with you, it really is still, you know, I still made a profit because I wasn't, you know, it's been times that I've made anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 a week. So go figure. I mean, if you're paying $700-800 a week for the car, you still made a profit. You're still gonna make a profit. So, you know, think about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's areas are different. Orders and pay and is different in different areas. The more you do it, the better pay you'll get. Especially with Instacart. I'm one of the top shoppers in the area. I've done over 2,000-3,000 orders on all apps. When you get to that point, your rating, I know with Instacart it'll pop up when the customer, when you accept their order, they can see your ranking on their dashboard. So they'll know you're one of the top shoppers. And that's a good thing, you know, because that'll affect your pay and your tips as well. And if you're one of the top shoppers, it'll also prioritize you as to, you know, whether you see the orders before other dashers, other drivers. So that's a good thing too. So don't get discouraged in the beginning doing deliveries, because it takes some time to build up your status. But once you get there, I mean, it's very well worth it. I mean, people underestimate delivery drivers. If you pay attention now when you go to the stores, a lot of the people that you see in the stores are delivery drivers. If you pay attention, they're all looking down at their phones. And don't think that, oh my God, why are these people doing delivery? They're making money. That's why they're doing it. They're making money. There's a lot of people out here now doing deliveries, especially since the pandemic. I started deliveries way before the pandemic. But since then, I've seen how it has grown and everybody's doing it because it's quick, easy money. I mean, I make more money doing deliveries than a 9-to-5. So people that think, you know, oh, delivery drivers aren't anything, they don't make, that's a lie. We make more, triple and double, well, double and triple, should I say, than people working 9-to-5s. And they have to clock in and clock out at a certain time. We can do what we want to do, how we want to do it, when we want to do it. It's been times that I've done deliveries with my children. I mean, so, you know what I'm saying? Do it in between other things that I'm doing. So, I mean, it's very well worth it. It's worth it. And it's easy money. You know what I'm saying? I know several drivers, including myself, that make $100,000 a year doing deliveries. So don't knock it. Don't knock it till you try it. And once you try it and you're successful at it, you're gonna always do it. Trust me. When something else is not going right, or you don't, you know, you off for work from another job, you could do this in your spare time to make up. You know, the average delivery driver makes $200 to $300-400 a day. So do the math. You're not making that at work, even if you do an 8-hour shift. A lot of people aren't even making that at work. So make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. But I'm gonna get off of here for now. Go find some orders. I don't know where they are. Maybe they'll pop up sooner or later. This is ridiculous. But that's all I have for now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Share this video, please. Share this video. Can't stress it enough. And hit the like button. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.